Local mental health advocate and author of Forever Marked, Angela Hartlin is here to share her story this morning. You may actually recognize her from an appearance on The Doctors a few years back, discussing her condition, which is relatively unknown, but she has dealt with it since early childhood. As of late, Hartlin has been raising money to get the help that she needs for what's called Piriformis syndrome and needs to travel to the States for the care. So let's say good morning to Angela. Good morning.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. So I think just for anybody at home, if you can give us a little bit of a background on your situation. I know that you've been struggling with a number of things over the years, and this Piriformis syndrome is just one more on top of it, it seems like.
Yeah, actually I saw that you guys were playing the clips from The Doctors, and in that clip, like, you can see it's hard for me to turn to my left because of my Piriformis syndrome, which I've had for the last 6 years. There aren't any treatments here other than conventional treatments, which are physiotherapy, but I've seen 4 physios, I've seen 2 chiros, I've gotten this dry needling type stuff. I've gone through so many different treatments and diagnostic processes, and it seems that Piriformis syndrome worked with the diagnostic shot that I got. So it looks like now it's been left untreated for so long that that's why none of those methods worked before. I have to say, like, one of the worst things about this province is the waiting lists of everything. I had to wait 2 years to see an orthopedic surgeon. I had to wait 2 years to see a neurologist. I had to wait 2 years to see the Halifax pain clinic. And it's actually kind of interesting because I saw a local documentary on the Rick Simpson story, and a man in there, it may have been Rick Simpson himself, had said that in 2003 he called the Halifax Pain Clinic and he was on a 21-month waiting list then. Wow. And so for me to be on the 24-month waiting list when I was, and that was 10 years later, that's completely outrageous. And it's like I just don't even know around voting time who to vote for, because we've cycled through the 3 parties provincially that can help with these types of issues, and it doesn't seem like anything has happened. And mental health care has unfortunately gone down as well, with suicides hitting an all-time high in 2017. Like, I don't know what it's gonna take for this province to kind of clean up and get everybody better, because had I been treated and diagnosed in this first year, the muscle wouldn't have shrunk and atrophied to how it did. Chances are very likely. And so the 4 physiotherapists I've seen, it's caused a lot more pain because the compression of the muscle up against the nerve is always there. And now that I'm feeling this year right hip compensation, it's really a battle because I don't know what's going to happen next year. I haven't been able to work for this entire time.
Right, and I just want to ask you too, because I know that you have been struggling through a number of things and you've been constantly battling this for years, but we have about 2 minutes, and I just want to address the fact too that you're heading to the States to deal with this. So this is something that you're paying for out of pocket because you struggled for so long in our own province to get the help you need.
Yeah, I mean, it costs 12,500 American dollars straight up, which is roughly 16,000 Canadian, but I know that even if I have to, like, throw myself into debt, I need it. It'll be worth it. I haven't been able to work, even if I had a part-time minimum wage. Yeah, if I had a part-time minimum wage job, for example, I would have made thousands in the last 6 years. It's taken, like, my self-worth from me, and the things that I wish that I'd been able to do, especially with the advocacy of skin picking and other body-focused repetitive behaviors. And I'm really frustrated that this is the second condition I've had that I've had to go to the States to get treated for. Like,
go above and beyond for yourself. But that's one thing, you always have to be your own self-advocate.
Yeah.
So for anybody at home, how can they help you out with this process?
If you could go to my GoFundMe page, which is gofundme.com/Canada Health Fail, and donate or share or even claim rewards such as my memoir or documentary, it would be a really big help. And there's also a bottle drive that a friend from high school set up, and it's at 12 Rosedale Drive in Dartmouth. So if anyone wants to drop off their bottles under my name, Angela Hartlin, it would be greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. And I just want to say quickly, too, before we wrap things up, you actually leave to the States in August. Like, you're leaving in a few days to go get this surgery done. right?
Yes.
On the 5th. So we wish you all the best, and give us an update as to how you're doing after everything's all done.
I will, certainly. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you're looking for more information on Angela Hartlin and how you can help out, you can head online. Her GoFundMe is right here on the page, Twitter, Facebook, all the information you need. We wish you all the best.